Hi guys, Creative Lauri here. Welcome everyone. If you're not familiar with my channel, I'm a home stager, and today I'm going to show you how I decorate my 3-tier tray that I originally bought from Goodwill last year, but it came from IKEA and they were selling it through the springtime. So if you guys happen to get the same one, you can decorate it this way or have ideas if you make your own. And decide to decorate it like this, then I'll show you the one I made out of cake pans and how you can transition it to look like this one. Alright, so I had to get a jump start on this tiered stand because I did it actually 2 weeks ago, but I have not filmed really much in the midst of some things, so I'm trying to catch up. But all I did too was put burlap and some greenery. That was it. So I used not even a whole roll of the Dollar Tree burlap, the red burlap. And you know what, guys? I love the red. I love this red. I have that candy cane in the corner that I made, and I really like how it's all playing off of each other because my kitchen will be gingerbread themed, and I think it's a buffalo check that kind of throws me off a little bit. So I think the red and gingham and buffalo check and plaid all mixed together kind of calms down the black and the harsh black and red of buffalo check. So that's what I'm doing in my kitchen. I have DIY coming up for that area for my artwork there, and I hope it's gonna look good. I think there's too much light behind me. Hold on. I think that's better. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, so it's starting to get dark here, so I'm gonna try to hurry up and get this done while we have a little bit of light left. So you'll need one roll of this burlap, or half. That's all it really took, was like less than half. I bought some candy canes from the Dollar Tree. Now, oops, they're probably half the size, or not as long as the regular candy canes, but they're not the small ones either. So they're like somewhere in the middle. But for $1, you get 12 of them, and I already took them out of the packaging because I wanted to start getting on this tier tray. Now, the tier tray came from IKEA. It was originally, I think, $29.99, which was a great deal, and then it went down to $19 something, and then I think it went clearance even further after that. But I got mine for $6.19 at Goodwill. And I noticed all of them had an issue with like leaning, and I always called it my Leaning Tower of Pisa. So all I did, I did get some JB Weld, and I was going to fix it, and I probably still will in the future. But all I did was tighten it on the bottom and twist it, and that seemed to do the trick for now. Then I have some Dollar Tree ties, greenery ties, and I'll probably be using maybe just 3 of them. Let's say a total of 4. And then I have some enamelware mugs that I bought last year that you saw probably in my last 3-tier tray version of a cocoa bar. I'm using the same mugs. I love them, and I might use them for Valentine's Day too. I don't know. Then, if you watch my last video, which I'll link afterwards, I made a bunch of these jars. They'll be giving away as gifts, and they're going to be going on the bottom as like storage for now, but they're holding my candies that everyone in the household can have and indulge in. And then, and I'll pan out and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I have this adorable little ornament that my dear friend Diana got me. She got it from Dollar General for $1. And then she also got me this little bird. I believe she got it at, oh shoot, was it Kohl's? Now I don't remember because I took the tag off. It was either Kohl's or Marshall's. Oh, I think it was Marshall's. Also buffalo check. So you see the theme going on here. I did hot glue the side of the hat to make it look more wintry than like a Otherwise, it was like this tall, like Russian-looking type of hat. And it looked funny on the bird, so I just wanted to tilt it to the side a little bit. And then I added a little piece of greenery. Isn't it cute? Thank you, Diana, by the way, again. Then what else? Oh, then I have this. These pieces came, oh, wait a minute, I take that back. This one is from the Dollar Tree. This is a nice piece. I bought only 2 of them. That was it. So I have one of those, and then the rest are from that wreath I deconstructed and revamped. I'll link that at the end of the video. But these came off of the wreath. I think there were 4 of them. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but I believe so. So there were 4 of these. It was so ugly, though, but I cleaned all of them, and I revamped it to something else. But I'll be using maybe 2 or 3 of those. I'm not sure. And I have all the rest of my jars that I talked about. So let me pan out. But what you're going to need is some hot glue and a 3-tiered stand or 2. And maybe some mugs to make it your cocoa bar. And this is going to be displaying a little bit of all of that and some decor items. So let me pan out and I'll show you. Alright guys, so these are all the things that I'll probably be using. The ornament, candy canes, the 3 picks from the wreath, oops. The 1 pick from Dollar Tree, my jars that I showed you. And maybe even these little lanterns from Dollar Tree. This one came from the 99-cent store and I redid it. So let me pause. Or actually, let me show you what I did so far. So, alright, so as you can see here, I just put the Dollar Tree burlap around this burlap here, around the base. Look how cute it looks. Look what a punch of color that gives. Now, I always felt like because it was a basket type of tier tray, that this makes it more solid. So, let me get back behind the camera and we'll decorate it together. Alright, I'm going to start with the most obvious, what I did prior to you seeing any of this. So, if you guys remembered, I got these enameled ware red and white speckled camping mugs that are metal. They're vintage from the thrift store for 49 cents each. And so all I did was I took some of, it wasn't these ties, it was just some leftover from a Goodwill wreath that I had. Actually, it was a topiary I talked about in my last video. And I tied them, twisted them around, hung the little mugs, and I think it looks like great with a punch of color. So I did all 4 that way, and I evenly spaced them all around. So they look so cute. I love them. Then on the very top, I want to decorate that together with you guys. Now, the bird, I want to use this bird here from my friend. Okay guys, so I'm going to take, I decided the Dollar Tree pick because it has like a long metal part, and I kind of like how it's got that snowy, fake snow on it. And it's high enough to where the cats can't get to it. So I did put my bird in there, but I'm going to put this first. I think I'm going to do it like this. And then, actually, wait a minute. Do it like that. Can't really see the berries though. That's not what I want. There we go. So I just looped the pick. Oops, it's poking through. So let me fix that because I don't want it to push down on the burlap. Sorry, that's my puppy. Okay, I decided to put, for like filler basically, one of my least favorite picks. This one is kind of more sparse. It only has like one piece of holly berry in there, so I'm going to put this at kind of the bottom portion to fill it up. Then I'll put my little birdie. Oh, he's so cute. And then I'll put the house maybe right behind that. That's pretty cute. I think I'm going to hot glue it just to secure it. So I have my hot glue gun ready to go. Ooh. And you just literally need like a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Let me push it back a little bit. Okay, so that's the top layer or tier. And then let's go down to where the mugs are. I don't really think that it needs anything. I could add some greenery later, but let me tilt it down, and I think the next part would be the ties. I want to put them around the base. So let me pause. Okay, so hopefully you can see the base. I'm just going to use these Dollar Tree ties, greenery ties, and literally just kind of twist them around one end to the other. You're going to have to bend them a little bit to make them stay. I don't want to hot glue them because that'll kind of ruin them. So there's one. Here's two. And guys, this is looking so cute. I'm so excited. So let me finish the third and part of the fourth greenery on here. And then I'll come back so you don't have to watch me do that. Okay guys, so what I ended up doing was using 4 of the greenery ties, and I did untwist them and then hot glued them to better secure them. And not completely down, just like at the major points, and kind of bent them a little bit. Then, so I think that's like enough greenery, because we have greenery up here that ties the mugs down, and then greenery at the bottom, and then greenery at the top. So I'm going to put in my storage jars that I'll be using for gifts, but I'll be using the mints, you know, as the season goes on. I'm just going to stick them in here so I can use them until I have to give them away as gifts. I'll link that video down below if you didn't see it. Okay. Let's see, let's put Santa, my little Oompa Loompa Santa, in the front. You probably can't see it too much, but that's okay. We're going to put these two as fillers in the back. And I'm going to rotate them so you can see everything from the front side of every angle. Okay. Alright, now, if I didn't have these, I would definitely put greenery down here, which I think I'm still going to put a couple, one here on top, and, alright, I did use the 2 picks, but I put one in the back on the top, and I'll show you, and then one in the back here, so all sides looks really pretty. Now, let's get to the candy canes. This is just for garnish. Let's see, I want to evenly space them out. And then that's how I work them. So there's 12 in here, and I think I'm going to use all 12. Let's see. Yeah, I believe I am. I have 3 left, 4 left. Okay, let's see. Here. Oops, here. so if I have to move them around a bit, that's okay. I think they're almost like evenly spaced out. Okay, they look like it anyway from this angle. Okay, so I used my box here. Alright, so in total, because I didn't buy anything except recently, I bought the candy canes, the Dollar Tree pick, and then the burlap ribbon here. So it's $3 plus the ties, that's $4, and then everything else I already had from, you know, last year or early in the year. So $4 to decorate my 3-tier tray, and I love it. It's like that huge punch of color, and it's very playful and pretty for my gingerbread theme. Now I might add one more thing. Okay, I added, believe, right here in front of the mugs that came in the 3-pack from the Dollar Tree that my dear friend Kathy got me, and I love them. Oh my gosh, so I love the way this turned out, you guys. I'm going to pan out a little bit so you can see it better. Okay guys, there it is. Oh my gosh, I love it. It turned out so adorably. I spent $3 in total. So I'm using the bottom as storage for my soon-to-come gifts when I put chocolates, fudge, cookies in them. So I spent $1 for the greenery down below, $1 for the burlap, which I didn't even use the whole roll, and I didn't even use the whole package of green ties. Then up here I spent another $1 on the candy canes to go all the way around. And then my mugs I bought last year. This was a gift. Believe I added that. Just needed a little something right there. And then up there, everything was a gift except, oh, okay, so for that one pick. So $1, $2, $3, $4, but I didn't even use all of every package. The only thing I did was the pick, of course. I love it, you guys. It's going to add a nice addition onto my counters here, my island. So I hope you guys like this. So guys, it just goes to show you, oops, it's a little off. It's a little tilted. That you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to make it look really full. I use ribbon as a trick to cover the basket part. I use candy for a decor item. I use what I had as far as mugs, and I love my mugs, hanging them. I spent $4, and I just used gifts and items that I put together that I already had. So I mean, really, you can use an ornament and your old picks off of a wreath. I want you to think outside the box and to pull things apart if you're just like sick of the way they look, and reuse them. So I use the picks on the top from a wreath down below, and I got an ornament on the top that I hot glued at the very top. I think that looks so cute. And I emailed it. I hot glued it to the loop that was at the very top, and then my little bird is just sitting there on the very top. Look how full that top layer looks, and it's just ribbon down below or around it. And then the mugs, that's the second layer. And then, let me push this back. The third layer of all my storage jars that I'll be using for gifts later. I want to store them here because they're cute. Super, super cute, guys. So now I'm going to show you in the next couple minutes, because I don't want this video to be too long, is how, if you don't have this type of 3-tiered stand, I'll show you the one I made and how you can make it the same way. Hold on. Alright guys, so here is my 3-tiered tray that I made a long time ago. I think I may have made it in February of this year, but it's just cake pans that I did, first I actually used some E6000, but it just doesn't work as well in my opinion. I just hot glued the glue sticks that I got from the Goodwill for $1.19 each, or 99 cents. And I had these cake pans for years, and I've only used them twice. So I went ahead and made a 3-tiered tray, and it cost me literally nothing except for like $2.40, if that. But these, you can get these at Ross. They sell the 3-size cake pans for $9.99. I paid way more than that when I was making my wedding cake. I had 2 receptions, so so here's the top, and the second reception I made my own cake, and then that's the bottom. So you guys may have remembered this from my fall tiered tray, and so I did put down in the second layer a wreath to build it up, and you can use anything for that. Now look how cute it's gonna look with the ribbon. Let me get closer again, pan down. So here's the burlap, okay? Now I'm just going to cover the buckle in the front. But the buckle you don't want to cover because I think it adds charm. But look at any cake pan will do from the Dollar Tree, whatever. Look how cute that's going to look. I like that I have tall wood candlesticks in between the 2 layers, because it really, you can add tall things to them. So you might see me change this up for Christmas. I might put this in my formal living room dining area. What a huge punch this burlap does. So I'll probably do that in a later video, and you'll see that. But for right now, I'm so happy with this one. I think it looks so pretty. And oops, this fell. I just love it. So I think it turned out really, really nice. And guys, please give me a thumbs up. And I will see you all later. Bye guys.